Hey guys, welcome back to another perfume review. I'm your host Harry, and in today's episode we're gonna do something special and something fun, something that we haven't done before. It's a great nice morning today, and I thought let's do something different. Let's take two perfumes and pit them against each other and let's know more about them. And I'm talking about Rasasi Sukhra and Rasasi Sagaf, two perfumes that I reviewed before. In fact, this was the first review ever made in this channel, and I know a lot of you really are interested in the Rasasi house. For those of you who are not aware of the Rasasi brand, they are from Dubai. They make perfumes only, as far as I know, and they make really high quality scents with a small price tag, and that's amazing, and very different notes and compositions for our Western noses, and that's very interesting for a lot of us, hopefully for you too. Now, I reviewed both of them, and both of those perfumes online especially, they get compared because they have a similar DNA. What that means for people who don't know about similar DNAs is that if you give two tester strips, people will smell it and they will go, yes, I can see the similarities, but fortunately enough, they could also pinpoint the differences, and that's great because that means that both of those two perfumes can stand on their own, even with the similarities they have. And when I made the review for Sagaf, I tried hard to not compare it with Sukhra. I tried to review it for what it is, but for the sake of argument, we're gonna do this now. And this is for the people who might not want to spend a lot of money and get both of them and just want one perfume that has this type of DNA. And this video is for you. We're gonna delve deep and we're gonna talk a lot about the similarities and the differences that those two perfumes have. So let's not stall anymore. Let's start with the presentation. When it comes to Rasasi Sukhra, this is what you get. This nice, chunky, big bottle, gold letters, nice cup. Look at this, doesn't go anywhere. A little bit of gold around it, very classy bottle. I really like it. Now, when it comes to Sagaf, we have a little bit of thinner glass, a little bit taller. We have again a really nice cup. Again, very classy. Both of them share the bluish tint, see? But it's up to you which bottle you find more attractive. Both of them can stand very great in any man's perfume display, but the important thing is what's inside the bottle, right? The scent, the juice. That's what you care about. So let's talk about notes before we smell them. Start with the popular one, with Sukhra, and according to my notes, here's what we have. We have rose, we have tomato leaf, freesia, sandalwood, cedarwood, jasmine, amber, musk, oak moss, oud, and leather. That's a really good list of notes, if I may say so. And then we have with Sagaf, what do we have? We have floral notes, we have musk, we have ylang ylang, we have tonka bean, we have vanilla, we have rose, sandalwood, orchid. And closing the book, this is what I can tell you. You can see for yourselves that they have some similar notes that help create this similar DNA type of vibe, but also they have differences between them. And this is where it's going to be interesting. Now, let's spray them. Let's get a little bit more into them. Let's see what this composition smells like. Let's see the atomizer also. Great atomizer, right? I mean, I know perfumes from high-end designer houses that they have crap atomizers, you know that too. I mean, it is what it is. If you pay for something, it might as well have a good atomizer. Amazing opening, and one of my favorite winter perfumes. Now, if you want to know more about it, you can go see my review, but what I said in that review and what you can get out of this immediately is this. When you spray it, immediately you get this cold blast, this berry type of scent. Now, there is no inside the listed notes, but I cannot lie to you, this is what I get, this is what you will get. Fruity, out of the freezer cold, berries and type of fruits. I mean, you open the freezer and the fruits are there, cold, you take them, you bite them, you can feel the cold, right? That's what I'm talking about, if you can imagine it. And after that, you immediately get this sweet leather. Sweet, smooth, sexy leather. Now, I love leather as a scent, and a lot of you love it. It's one of the sexiest scents you can have in any perfume, and I have a lot of perfumes that have this leather. Now, I do not like the animalic leather, I do not like the off-putting leather, but I didn't and I never smelled this type of leather in other perfumes. Now, that might be a lie, you might smell this type of leather in other perfumes, but this one is so smooth, suede type of feeling when you touch it. If you could touch the note. Smooth, new, brand new leather jacket that you just put on and it feels awesome. This is the type of smoothness. And because it's so smooth and refined, it is very sexy to the note, and when you give it to someone else to smell it, this is what they will find sexy. I love it just for the leather. But I'll tell you, other people will love it because of the tomato leaf. Another little ingredient that you can't find easily in perfumes, tomato leaf. Now, if you can use your imagination to figure how tomato leaf works as a note, you can clearly see the appeal. But if you can, let me help you out. Tomato leaf gives it a little bit of spiciness. A little bit of spiciness on the back, helping it work together. Now, on the background of the cold berries and fruits and the smooth leather, on the background we have creeping in the smokiness, ashtray kind of smoke. Not off-putting, trust me, but in a sexy, smoky way. It hugs the leather and the fruits, and all of those become one. Great little composition. Now, there's more notes in it, but I'm telling what your nose will pick, and I'm telling what the person next to you will pick. And if we could just put it into layman's terms, this is what you're getting. Smooth, sexy leather, cold fruits out of the freezer, and smokiness, ashtray smokiness. Make it very appealing and sexy, but in a very strong individual type of person, and I'm gonna say more about it. But for now, let's move on to this. Again, let's check the atomizer. Great atomizer. Again, props to Rasasi for their bottles and their atomizers. They're doing a great job. And immediately, and this is the good thing, I just smell it, I can put it down and I can tell you exactly what it is, because bam, you get everything you need to know. They have strong individuality, very strong characteristics. I can immediately tell the similarities when I put them together, when I smell them. I can tell you exactly why people would say they have similar DNA, but to me, to my nose, the differences are bigger, and that's a good thing. Now, this one, you don't get the fruitiness, you don't get the leather, and you don't get the smokiness. So by that, if you can have a little bit of imagination, you can get that it's not as strong of a scent, of as musky as Sukhra. It's a little bit lighter, but do not make the mistake, it's still a strong scent, but it's not, it doesn't have this composition where it's too musky, too manly. This is lighter. This has a little bit more color into it. This has a little bit more aquatic vibe, and that's why a lot of people, and me included, we like this perfume in a little bit warmer weather. Because if you're tired of the usual aquatics and the summer types of scents and you love a little bit stronger type of scent, this is for you. It's strong, like one spray and you're done, nothing else, 8 hours, no more than one spray, especially warmer weather. Now, I say this has color and this is a little bit brighter because when I smell this, and as I said in my review, this gives me the vibe of a guy who is a loner type of person, a very strong individual. He knows who he is, how he walks, how he talks. You know, it is stronger type of personality from those two. but they're very different. This is lighter, this is more playful, this is more fun, this is more outgoing, and this is more cold, gray, saturated colors type of person in the corner wearing his awesome brand new leather jacket, looking cool, doing his thing. When I smell it, it reminds me of cold winter mornings, raining, going out, having your scarf, your leather jacket, having fun, doing your thing. And this one gives me a little bit of more color, a little bit more warm, a little bit more summery type of scent, a little bit more outgoing. Now, what you get instead of the leather and the smokiness, you get flower bouquet. You get the ylang ylang, you get this vanilla type of scent, and it could be a little bit cloying, a little bit off-putting if you put more than one spray on you, so you have to be warned, especially because this one, it's more suited for a little bit more weather type situation, so do not make the mistake and put more than 1 or 1.5 sprays of this. Trust me. The con with this perfume is that it could very well easily be the perfume that it will make you hate perfumes, and your friends will hate perfumes, because if you put more than the recommended dose, especially warmer weather, it will be too cloying and it will be distracting, and worst of all, it will overpower your personality and you will be the guy who wears perfume. That's how people will know you, the guy with the perfume, right? It destroys the personality of the perfume, and it destroys your personality if you don't use it correctly, and you will just be the guy with a perfume, you know, a nameless type of scent that's very strong and off-putting. But if you use it correctly, this could be sexier than this. Even though this has the leather and the smokiness, you know, very tasty and sexy, this one could be sexier if you use it correctly. And also more versatile, because you can wear it winter and a little bit warmer weather, where this winter only strictly. Now, what about this one? What is the cons of this perfume? This perfume commands a very strong individual, more so than this one, and that means it's a very strong scent. It's a very strong scent in the way that not only strong as the scent goes, as the glass goes, as the projection goes, but strong as an identity. It commands a strong identity because it has a strong identity. So if you're gonna wear this, you have to be aware of how tough it is to wear this. It's not an easy, dumb, rich perfume to grab and just spray it on you. First of all, let's say strong as glass and projection and everything, you only put 2 sprays on you, but the same goes for the Sagaf one. But strong identity, it has a stronger identity than Sagaf. It has a stronger presence. It's a more complete individual as characteristics go. It's a strong manly scent, and we're not used to strong manly scents anymore. People like me, people like you, hopefully, we love manly scents. We look back in the 90s and we look fondly on all those scents that were very manly and popular and was different type of era. But nowadays, manly perfumes, they are off-putting. We're used to the Sauvage and the 1 Millions and all that type of sweetness, little bullshit scents. But what about a little bit of manly, strong individual, strong type of character person? You know, if you love this idea, this is for you. Not dated. When we say manly and strong individual, we don't necessarily have to go to the dated route, because that's what a lot of people think. It's dated. If it's too manly, it's dated because of the 90s type of manly sense. No, it's very refined and very smooth and very sexy, and our Western noses are not very familiar with this, and it's interesting and strange, and that makes it appealing. Your significant other never smelled anything like this. Is not used to that. Trust me, see the reactions. The leather, the coldness, the smoothness. It's very, very interesting. And the con, the minus, the flaw of this perfume is that we're not familiar with this type of scent, and this could be strange to other people. So you have to carry this perfume. You have to have the personality to carry this. If you don't, this perfume will carry you, and you don't want that. You don't want any type of accessory to overpower you, right? You don't want to be less than the accessory. What you want is people to smell the scent in the air, and before they see you, they go, yes, I know who that person is, because this scent encapsulates all that I need to know and all that I ever knew about this type of person. And what this person is, according to this scent, it's a mature individual who knows who they are. They know they're sexy. They walk in a specific way, they talk in a specific way, they have this sexiness in them, but they do not care about being popular. You don't wear the bright colors, you don't yell that you're inside the room, but people are aware you're inside the room because you're a cool, strong, manly individual and you carry this scent. Where this one is lighter and a little bit more playful, a little bit more sugary, a little bit more sweet. That's the difference. So it comes down to your personality, and I don't want you to make the mistake and pick the wrong one. Depends who you want to be and who you are. If you want to be a little bit playful, a little bit more sweet, a little bit more versatile, and just going from winter to summer with the same type of vibe and enjoying this is the one for you. If you are the type of person who enjoys cold mornings, walking outside with a leather jacket, looking cool, and not being afraid to wear a little bit of strange scent, and the subject that we're not used to these manly scents anymore, but we need to bring this back, and this is who you are, baby, this is you. And that's it. When I smell them, if you like colors and images like I do, this one reminds me of cold mornings, walking outside. No color, no brightness. This is what it is. It's a cloudy morning and it's rainy. That's what you get. You get the coldness around your face, right? Like I told you about the fruits out of the freezer. And this one has color and sweetness, and it could be a little bit cloying, so be careful. So it's up to you in the end. What personality do you have? Which personality is more attracting to you? Both of them have the same DNA, but they're different, and I hope this review, make this clear. So it's up to you what you want to pick. Personally, this one forever will be my go-to winter scent. It's the best winter scent. When it's cold, this is the one I go for. Absolutely, the best. But this one, it's more easy to wear. You can pick it, bam, one spray. I don't do more than one with this one, and I go. It could be warmer weather, it could be colder weather, it could be a friendly type of situation, it could be a date. Where this one is strong and demands your attention, and it will demand the attention of the person next to you. So you have to be the specific type of person to rock this. Okay, if you're used to the 1 millions and the Sauvas and all that stuff, you can't rock this. I'm sorry. You can wear this, but you're just gonna get lost into it, and it's just not for you. You can go a little bit easier on this one. So I'll leave this up to you, and I hope this review was fun and you learned something and you make your mind which perfume you want to buy. And if you like this comparisons type of video format, feel free to say so and we can do more. In the meantime, have fun, take care, have a good day or night depending where you are. Keep smelling great, guys. Leave a comment, subscribe, all that jazz. Just have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you down the road. Until then, see you.